Hi guys, it's FunkyBuddha0203 and this is a rather angry video for me, so you've been warned. So for those of you that do know me, you know that I am a very passionate person when it comes to activism. I try to stay out of, how to say this correctly, I don't subscribe to any specific party politics. I just know what is right and what is wrong in terms morally for me. And basically the reason I'm making this video is because I have recently been recruited to, as I told you guys before, I was on the, I'm on the NUS LGBT campaigns as the disabled rep. But I've also been recruited onto the NUS Disabled campaign, which was amazing, you know, so I can't believe that, and I'm really excited to get started on that. Basically, the Conservative government at the moment, the guy that's in charge of the budget is called George Osborne, and he is this guy. And basically he has set a cross by trying to save money and try and get us out of debt by cutting a lot of welfare, and basically this guy doesn't seem to understand that anyone outside of his own category, which is heterosexual, married family with kids, and he's working, that anyone that's not him, then basically we're all just begging for handouts. And basically George Osborne doesn't give a toss about disabled people, as well as a lot of other people, but the point of this video is about disabled people, because I am disabled. I have hypermobility syndrome, also known as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome type 3. I also have Meniere's disease, which means I go a bit dizzy and I have problems with my balance. I also suffer from generalised anxiety disorder, as well as major depression. 5 years ago, I applied to disability living allowance, to which I was given some support for my care as well as my mobility needs. Now in England the disability benefit works on two parts, the care part and the mobility part. For the mobility part there is only low and high. I am on the high mobility part because I have trouble walking, and I can't walk very far without being in excruciating pain. And on the care part it is divided into low, middle and high. And initially I was put on the middle care plan, which suits me fine because I need care in certain specific ways, which I'm not going to divulge because I don't have to, but I know that I need care. I don't need care, higher level of care as some people do, which I'm thankful for, but I know that I need care and I can't fully look after myself if I was left alone to it. With the high rate mobility, there's also a scheme here called Motability, in which you take a large portion off your income that you get every month from your benefit, and that goes towards a car, and that deals, the government then pays for the car rental, it deals for the tax, the insurance, the MOTs, that kind of thing. Basically all you have to do is just, you know, stick in the petrol and then go. I cannot express enough how dependent I am on my car, and when the DWP reduced my care plan from medium to low, I was crippled financially, and this triggered a downward spiral into my depression. And yet I couldn't afford to put the petrol in my car to drive my car to the medical centre to receive my counselling. That's how stupid it was. I'm speaking to you now as a disabled person, and whether you're disabled or not, whether you know people who are disabled or whether you just care about human rights, you need to stand up to this government and you need to tell them to stop, because cuts cost lives. The government sees us as statistics and we are not statistics. with the ridiculous ethos that are questioning and calling and asking disabled people to prove how disabled they are, causing many of the community to kill themselves because they can't afford to live, is ridiculous. What is the substitution for this? That we were encouraged to work for less? That it was even suggested that we should work for less than minimum wage just to get us in a job? I'm sorry, but like 1.3 million disabled people are unemployed in the UK right now, and that is not acceptable. The fact that like a majority of disabled people work for at least £1.10 less than their able-bodied counterparts, this is not acceptable, and we need to tell them that we're the hardest hit. We are the hardest hit. We're not asking for sympathy, because as a disabled person, I don't want sympathy. I want accessibility, and I want the government to stop attacking my disabled siblings. I want them to stop. I need them to think. We need to make the government realise that this is more than just saving money. This is about saving lives, and that we need to tell them to stop. So below there's going to be a link to the NUS Disabled Campaign's Hardest Hit campaign, who is led even by the fabulous Hannah Patterson. Basically there's like a number of things that you can do, including like lobbying your MP or tweeting about it, and that kind of thing. And I just urge you guys to do that, because any action helps. So what I urge you to do is take action, act up, click on the link, tweet about it on Twitter, Facebook, write to your MP, make a video, do anything, but we need the government to realise, to see the faces, and we need to be the face, and we need to make them realise that we are people. We are not just statistics. We need to make this government realise that we are more than just people in wheelchairs, that we are more than just people on crutches, that we are more than people with invisible illnesses, that we are people that don't want handouts, we are people that need help, that want to contribute to this society, but can't do this when the carpet's being pulled from underneath our feet. And we need more people to do this, and we need more people to speak up. So speak up, act out, and act up, because cuts cost lives, and this needs to stop.